Cheese! Warner Bros. Tappers. It's time to cut the cheese. Essentially, I've made more cheese. Ah, I guess I'll go to sleep then. My husband hasn't been back in days. Add shrimp to the barbie. Oh, that's garlic, my bad. Ah, I'm not supposed to whack it, I'm supposed to just do it this way. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I'm running out of time, I just realised I've got a timer in the bottom right I've never noticed.
Hey, what's up? Sure, but I'm not the best person to talk to about things like that. Teenage boys aren't really my department. At least in terms of how to raise them. He seems like a good kid, but I don't think I've had one real conversation with him. Carlos gets jealous when I talk to anyone with X-Y chromosomes. Teenagers are teenagers. They go a little crazy. But it's probably not as bad as you think.
Is Carlos inside, or...? Yeah, he is. That's cool. I'm just gonna knock the door and run. Haha.
Hi. Not really. She's kind of on autopilot. Why? Are you having problems with your son? Oh, well, I hope it's nothing serious. I know, sorry, no help. I hope whatever's going on with you and your son blows over. Wait, I just had a thought. Boys his age don't really make it a habit of talking too much. But girls his age do. I'll bet if you could talk to a girl that's friends with him, she could tell you that there's nothing to be worried about. Julie talks with him from time to time, but they aren't like good friends or anything. However, she has mentioned that he's friendly with Allison, a girl from school. You do that. I'm glad I could help.
Okie dokie then. Let's go talk to Bree. I've got the TV on.
The little fish devils swarm around the summer spearlings like aquatic hornets, quickly devouring the startled bear's delicious legs. Unable to move away,
Delicious legs.
the beast lets out a mighty roar.
Hey, can I ask you a favor? Would you mind watching the kids sometime? Despite what you probably heard, they're neither poltergeists nor cannibals. Yeah, they're pretty sweet kid. Thanks. You're a real...
You're wearing a different shirt. You were wearing green before. I didn't know they could change the clothes.
Hi. How have you been? It's nothing. Just thinking about a few... I was rummaging through my attic and I found my... I was looking at the faces of my old college... You know, it's funny. I hadn't even thought about her and my best friend in college. We had something of a falling out. I'd rather not talk about it right now. I've already opened that wound today. It's kind of raw, so if it's okay with you, thanks.
But I have a level 100. Do I need to really get it to 200?
So,
I'm not far off, so...
How have you been? Can you keep a secret? I'm not gonna name names. Do you want to know what I think? If I don't tolerate anyone who manipulates, deceives, or tricks other people to get what they want. Cheating not only destroys marriages, but it is destructive to the very foundation of all relationships. Yes, cheating ended the best friendship I ever had.
So I do need 200, not 100. It lies. The game lies.
I don't want to discuss it. It's really not that important to me anymore. Thanks. I might take you up on that offer. Yes, I do. You're very good. Remember when I told you and that it was her cheating that destroyed... I've been giving a lot of thought to that situation, and I was wrong. What I did was worse than cheating. I snitched and betrayed her confidence. I can't believe I'm telling you this, but here goes. I found out that my best friend was cheating on her exams, so I turned her in. I thought she'd get a slap on the wrist, but it was bad. She got kicked out of school, her reputation was ruined, and I lost her as a friend. And if I had just kept my mouth shut and minded my own business, none of it would have happened. Go ahead. You know, I've been beating myself up for years about this, but you're absolutely right. I shouldn't feel guilty about doing the right thing. She was the one who was doing something wrong, not me. You've really helped me through this. You're a great friend. You've no idea how grateful I am.
So I've completed that. So what about her husband then? He's nearly there.
Hey neighbor, how are you today? I was hoping I could ask you an important question. Do you count me as one of your friends? Great, glad to hear it. I need all the friends I can get. I have over 300 friends so far.
What, on Facebook?
In today's world, it's easy to make that many friends. Maybe I'll tell you my secret sometime, but not quite yet. Hey neighbor, how are you today? What are you talking about? I'm not sure that I should. Okay, but you can't tell anyone about this. And that includes Lynette. Most of my friends are online. I've never actually... I love meeting people.
I knew it was online.
I don't feel judged or anything. I'm not afraid of showing the different parts of myself that I don't normally tell anyone. You know what? I've probably said too much already. I'll think about it. See you later. Hey neighbor, how are you today? I think I want to tell you more about my secret. I've been dying to tell somebody. I can trust Lynette, but trust me, she wouldn't understand. Remember when I told you that I collect friends online?
Gotta catch 'em all.
I have a special friend that I chat with online.
Okay.
She has a webcam.
Oh, God
set up
damn
in her
it.
bedroom. I can see her when we chat, but she can't see me.
That sounds a bit shady, Tom.
I see a lot of her, but not all of her. She must be a little shy because her head is always out of the frame.
Eee, Tom, what are you doing?
But I can see everything from the neck down, if you know what I mean. I don't know her real name, but her screen name is QT Pie, and she knows me only as Big Papa. And she has a hot body and a dirty mouth. So, you probably think I'm a pervert, don't you? Or that I'm somehow cheating on Lynette by doing this? You're absolutely right. I was being so hard on myself. I hadn't thought of it in those terms.
Oh no, what did I say?
I usually only open up to people online. It's good to know that I have a real-life friend to confide in. Thanks.
I mean, that knocking is the exact same sound effect I think I used in one of my videos.
Hello. Perfect weather. You can see. Oh, I assure you I'm in tune. Oh, that sounds like a Hello, neighbor. Well, I don't really see the point in that. Well, if you want to get to know me better, you should do it quick. That may be true, but I'm not the butt. Oh, I was a looker in my day. Oh, I'm sure that you just... it doesn't matter. I don't know.
Okay, I guess I have to socialise with you again.
You're gonna have to help me with something.
What, like burying a body?
I'm sorry, but I'm not terribly fond of taking part in idle chatter.
Just because I brought up a body?
Well, that wasn't quite what I was expecting from you, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
So you do want to help me to help?
Yes, I do.
You do want me to help you bury a body? Oh, I see.
So how do
Okay.
you plan on handling that?
Well, I thought we'd get a shovel.
Well, I never.
You should know this. You're a gardener.
That doesn't seem appropriate at all.
What do you want then? Acid
So,
bath?
what do you want? Easy, you know. Hello, neighbor. Well, I don't mind telling you that I was recalling my days in the warm spotlight of show business. You said it yourself. I was quite the beauty queen. And I must admit, I had a lot of... I did a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Remember those photographs I told you about? Oh, they're
I was just
very
thinking, were they...
glamorous portrait shots of me.
Was it glamour
And
modelling?
tastefully done, too. Oh, but that was all so long ago. It's not really worth discussing. I'll give it some consideration. Hello, neighbor.
Tell me all your
I've
secrets.
decided to tell you. Seem genuinely interested in my youth and my show business days, and I'd like to share with you a thing or two about them. Before I tell you, you should know how lucky you are. I made an oath to my husband that I wouldn't tell a soul about this until he was dead and buried, which he most certainly is.
In your garden, perhaps?
Now then, can you take an oath of secrecy that you won't divulge this information until I'm dead and buried next to my husband? The year was 1951, and my husband went to Korea to serve our country in the war. The problem was, I was left to fend for myself. So, what's a girl to do when she has to pay the bills, but has no real job skills to speak of? She has to utilize her best assets. That's when I decided that I'd make my money in show business, as a burlesque dancer. Those photographs I told you about definitely show me in full bloom. So, now that you know me better, what do you think? Very well. I've always been proud of my stint in show business. Oh, but you've just bolstered that pride. I kept that a secret from the world for over 50 years. I must say that I was afraid you might belittle me, but you didn't. That makes me feel closer to you. I think that I've made a special friend today. Thank you.
Is she gonna haunt me when she passes? Come on, Danny. You heard the door. I know you did.
Hey! I just finished my latest line of designer clothing, and you are so encouraging. Thanks. I'll catch you later then.
I want to talk to you.
How have things been working out for you?
Hey! No, I'm fine. Actually, something is bothering me. Can I ask you a question? Are there any events from your childhood that still bother you to this day? Well, I definitely have that experience. One incident, it's too painfully embarrassing to discuss. Thanks. I might need...
Oh, so you can, okay, you can talk to me.
I feel like a big baby. I need to just forget about it. Remember when I told you that something was bothering me? An incident from my childhood? It's been on my mind lately, and I can't seem to get past it. I don't want to offend you, but I can't tell you because I don't trust you. It's not about you specifically. I have a hard time trusting women in general. Actually, my distrust of women stems from this childhood incident. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have told you that. I'm really confused about... Thanks for understanding.
Come on,
Hey,
let's talk.
I want to apologize for saying that I did. That's just it. I was wrong to say that I didn't trust you because I do. I realized that I was making general assumptions about all women, and that isn't right.
Yeah, 'cause I'm a different kind of woman. 'Cause I just walk around in my underwear and nobody bats an eye.
So to prove to myself that a woman can be trusted, and to prove to you that I trust you, I'm going to open up to you. I've never told anybody this, and the only person who knows about it is my brother Frank. That's because he was there when it happened. My brother and I came home early one day. Nobody was expecting us, and we heard these
Oh,
strange
for goodness
sounds coming
sake.
from our parents' bedroom. Their door was cracked open, so we peeked inside. I can still see our faces wedged inside that crack, our eyes wide open, Frank's head above mine. What we saw was our dad, naked above a woman, her fingernails digging into his back. That woman was not our mother. It was obviously that slut's fault for luring my father into bed. I haven't trusted women since. All right.
Takes two to tango, though.
That's right. That's exactly right. Huh. I feel an immense sense of relief right now. I'm so glad that I opened up to you. Thank you. You've helped me feel better about something that's weighed on me since childhood. You're an awesome friend. I won't forget this. How are you?
Oh, nothing new, really. I was just pondering, is there ever a good reason to lie to someone? What if the deceit is really for the other person's own good? I've found that there are times, unless you end up being wrong about what's good for them. In that case, your deception could do some serious... It's more of a rhetorical question than anything. There's really nothing to discuss.
Come on. It's time to learn your secrets.
How
Spill
are
the
you?
beans.
I've had my mind on Mary Alice lately. I wouldn't normally tell anybody this, but I feel kind of guilty sometimes when I think of her death. I guess I feel somewhat responsible for her death.
But she committed society.
There are elements relating to Mary Alice's death that you don't know about. I'm not ready to discuss it. It's a very personal, family.
Like how one of your neighbours sent her a message saying, I know what you did.
I'll keep that in mind. How are you? Yes, there is. It's about Mary Alice's suicide. You must never repeat what I'm about to tell you. Do you understand? Remember what I said the other day when I asked if there's ever a good reason to lie to someone? And I told you that there are certain elements relating to Mary Alice's death that no one really knows about. I deceived Mary Alice before she committed suicide. I did it because I thought it was in her own best interest. I became concerned for Mary Alice in the weeks leading up to her suicide, so I decided to mix antidepressant pills into her food.
You drugged your wife?
Even though she did the deed and took her own life, I feel responsible. Perhaps you must think me a monster, even though I was doing what I thought was best for Marianne. Do you really think so? I'm so glad that I confided it. You can't imagine how many tortured nights I've spent drowning in guilt since Mary Alice's death. That's all behind me. We're not just neighbors, after all. We're friends.
The little fish devils swarm around the
Hello, woman I've never seen before.
hornets, quickly devour.
Oh, hey, what's up? Let me guess. He was talking about some guy who knew being addicted, and talking about wasting people, and waging war, or something stupid like that too, right? Ugh, it makes me sick. But there are people at our school that do worse things with their spare time, so it's like whatever. You know what? I can't talk about this anymore. It's all that Fox guy's fault anyways. The really weird one.
Which one? Torture some foxes.
Well, hello there. I'm doing well. Frank is actually out of town right now.
That's
Yes,
why.
it's perfect timing, too. Frank did something to fry part of the circuitry for the house. Our home security system is completely out of commission. Well, let's just hope nothing like that occurs. I certainly hope so. I'm not really sure. He had this old business partner in the city, but I haven't heard much about him lately. Well, Frank's a pretty private guy. Well, we talk a lot, but usually in short spurts. For instance, sometimes he starts blabbing about utter war or something like that. A lot of times, I just don't understand what he's talking about. Technicals. You know, these jokes you like to make aren't terribly amusing.
I'm sorry.
Very well then. Goodbye.
I was looking at the soup, it distracted me. Add some spaghetti.
What's up, Mom? Do you have a question for me? Oh, you know, Mom. It's too late, Mom. I've moved on exactly an entire week ago. I'd love to see you later.
Didn't mean to have this conversation again. We are at 200%.
Hey, Mom. Did you want to talk to me? No, nothing. I just don't want to talk about it with my mom. Alright. Have you ever done something that you regret? I mean, it's not something super... Maybe another time, Mom. Hey, Mom. Did you want to talk to me? That's just my supposed friends. They're just jerks sometimes.
Oh my god, you're getting real close to me. Don't hit me, please.
Now they wanted me to do something that I didn't want to do. When I told them no, they just laughed and made fun of me. Why do they have to do that? I think you're right. I hadn't thought of it that way. It doesn't matter, Mom. Thanks for the... Hey, Mom. Did you want to talk to me? I do. but it's really hard to. It's kind of a confession that I have to make. Remember when I told you that my friends were trying to pressure me into doing something I didn't want to do? They wanted me to smoke pot with them. But I didn't do it because I regret that I did it before, and wish I could take it back. Before we moved to Fairview, I tried marijuana. It just made me feel weird. All I did was sit around and do nothing. Actually, it was kind of boring.
It's legal now.
So you aren't mad at me? I'm not in trouble or anything? Oh, what a relief. I feel so much better. Well, thanks for understanding, Mom.
Hug son while I'm in underwear. Oh, what was it? There we go. Now I'm progressing. It's an argument between these people. My dad owns Minecraft, so I'm better. Voice of reason. Can I make a foreign post? Stop, drop and troll. What a name. Okay, I think I've learnt about it.
Hey. Maybe. Why? It's a sweet game. But why do you care? I don't have to play that many hours. I've mastered it. Not that it's your business, but that sounds like something I was chatting about with my online buddy. Is that what had you so freaked out? Are you serious?
I didn't know Frank creeped me out. I thought we were 200% friends.
So wait, how do you know what I've been doing? I'm sorry, but what's that supposed to mean?
Uh-oh.
I didn't think it was that serious. If I'd known that's what you thought, I would have just told you. I guess I could do that.
Especially when it comes to friends and family, truth can often be a dangerous thing. It sometimes seems concealing the truth from those closest to us is often the best course of action. On the other hand, when we discover what lies beneath, we may find the harsh reality forces us to grow even closer.
Just in my underwear.
It temporarily pushes us further apart. Sometimes we find out the hard way that knowledge can be a dangerous thing, and as Eve discovered in that infamous garden, too much of it can get you in a whole lot of trouble.